Arthropods have been one of the most dominant factions in the game since pretty much the very beginning. The safety provided by their tough exoskeletal armor gave the arthropod player base a lot of room to experiment.
Chat, what you doing if you see this shit nowadays? You see a fat ass centipede with armor. F you doing? I don't know how motherfucking cavemen and shit like that was dealing with these. I don't even believe we could have had humans back then. We was getting wiped the fuck out, realistically. I'm not dealing with this shit. Look at this motherfucker. This big as hell.
The safety provided by their
big as hell. That's an alligator, some shit. I don't even know.
Gave the arthropod player base a lot of room to experiment with new builds. One of the most successful examples is the Spider, a unique arthropod build with a whole arsenal of powerful abilities. But just
a spider is an arthropod? I thought it was an arachnid.
Broken are spiders. Today, we're discussing their stats, their special abilities, and their matchups to demonstrate just how overpowered they truly are. But before we talk about all of their busted attributes, first we have to talk about the least overpowered thing about them, their base stats.
This big head ass lizard.
While spiders are some of the most effective predators the game has ever known, it's not because their raw stats are anything special. In fact, if anything, their stats make them look pretty pathetic.
Arthropod is a more generalization? Oh, it's like all bugs or some shit? It's like all of them?
At first glance. There's a common
like a vertebrate? Oh, okay.
That spiders are absurdly strong for their size, and although they can indeed lift things 10 times their own body weight, that's
y'all ever seen a spider really like wrap a nigga up, like in the middle of just the day, whatever the fuck? I seen a spider wrap a whole beetle up. No bullshit. I'm like, damn, fucked his ass up.
Honestly, not even par for the course when it comes to their weight class. The real kings of the strength category, builds like the ant and beetle,
one of these motherfuckers, one of these dung beetle ass niggas wrapped his ass up.
Much of the spider's skill set is tailored around allowing spiders to take down large prey without needing to be strong enough to physically restrain it themselves. Defensively, things are even worse.
Don't join that link.
Some of the worst armor of any
you can, but don't join that bitch.
Despite being more closely related to scorpions, their exoskeleton is more akin to that of a soft, plump caterpillar than anything else. Their weak point is completely...
Arthropod is just anything with a chitinous exoskeleton. Hey, why do I low-key know what the fuck that is? In college, me and my best friend had a pet spider named Iggy. I had a pet spider that used to be in my kitchen. He wasn't really my pet, but I didn't want to ever kill him. So he just was alive. But then we found that nigga in a dishwasher. He died.
Unarmored and difficult for the spider to guard against.
Little lore in my life.
Any direct attack from a predator can easily one-shot them. Their stealth is their only good stat, with the rest of them being mid at best. Of course, that is on average.
Hold on, how many eyes that nigga had? How many eyes that nigga had? That nigga, hold on. Let's count these bitches. He got one. I think there's two back here too. So I think that's two. So two, that's four. Two, that's 8. Nah, look, it's not just 4. He got some shit back here too. Look at these little lumps. He had these little lumps back here. I think those are eyes. This thing got 8 eyes.
Only good stat.
This shit look like a out of hell. Let's be honest. This shit is not. God ain't make this shit. No way God made this shit. This should look out of hell.
With the rest of them being mid at best. Of course, that is on average.
He's just a little guy.
Some do specialize in mobility or raw strength, which I talked more about in my spider tier list video. Anyway, the point is, what makes spiders broken
we
is
might gotta
not
watch
their
that tier
stats,
list.
but their abilities. Spiders have access to a vast array.
Hold on, that nigga just, hold on, what did he do to him? What did he do to him? Oh, this nigga had a... This nigga charged up an attack.
Broken
hold
is
on.
Not their stats, but their ability.
That nigga just charged up the little... Oh, he a bad nigga. That's low-key smart as hell, though. He charged that bitch up. He had all the webs on his hand already. You see?
Anyway, the point is...
He got all the webs already on his hand, so he was charging that bitch up. It's like a little Rasengan. Hit his ass, look.
What makes spiders broken is not their stats, but their abilities.
Wow.
Spiders have access to a vast array of...
Motherfucker made a net on bro. Nigga really trapped his ass. Hey, spiders low-key smart as fuck, I'm not gonna lie.
Powerful perks that dramatically elevate their survival and combat capabilities.
Okay.
Real quick, let's go over some of the minor ones first. The spider's appendages may seem pretty unimpressive, and sure, compared to a scorpion's claws or a locust's legs, they're nothing special. But a few things. They do have small claws at the end, which grant spiders excellent climbing mobility. And similar to a lizard's tail, a spider's leg can snap off if hit by a grappling attack, in order to escape a combo.
He took his whole shit off.
Tail, a spider's leg can snap off if hit by a grappling attack, in order to escape a combo.
Damn, he took his whole shit out.
Unlike the lizard, though, losing only 12% of your legs is a lot less of a sacrifice than losing your only weapon. Many players don't even have the nerve to mess with spiders in the first place, though, because of their next ability, Venom. With a few exceptions, every spider relies at least partially on Venom to bolster their combat strength. This gives their attacks bonus damage, making it a useful deterrent on defense. But more importantly,
Backed his ass up. Smart as fuck. That's a smart ass fucking cat. Back that ass up.
their venom inflicts the paralysis status effect,
Ah.
immobilizing their prey so that it can be
Fuck.
more easily carried and consumed. Because of how low the spider's base power stat is, this venom
I didn't even see this nigga. I didn't even see this nigga here.
often needs to be extremely potent, able to immediately incapacitate its target, giving it no chance to counterattack or escape. Okay, but enough beating around the bush. All of those abilities pale in comparison to the spider's signature special ability, spinnerets. On this channel, there are a handful of abilities that I bring up over and over as being meta-definingly broken. Tool use, flight, usociality, echolocation, color change, these all can make or break
Wait, you said what? Let me write this shit down real quick. Hold on.
tool use,
Tool use,
flight,
flight. Flight is OP as fuck. I be seeing shit that can fly or that can jump hella high, and I be like, damn, we low-key kind of ass as humans.
usociality, echolocation,
You said what?
over and over as
What
being
B's got?
meta-definingly broken. Tool use, flight,
Niggas mad I'm taking dubs and niggas stay
Hey, yo, I
losing.
appreciate the follow neutral or nitro. I appreciate you, Gango.
handful of abilities that I bring up over and over as being meta-definingly broken. Tool use, flight, usociality,
Usociality. I thought bees had like a hive mind.
echolocation, color change, these all can make or break a character's placement on the tier list. I think silk spinning belongs in this same category.
Okay.
This ability is how spiders broke the game. It is one of the most versatile abilities of all, with applications spanning nearly every aspect of survival, from mobility to offense to defense to tons of niche utility use cases. Let's break it down.
How silk
The
broke
most
the game.
well-known use is, of course, the standard web trap. A spider player will construct a sticky, net-shaped trap and
See,
simply
I could watch shit like this, like, and just go to bed to it. Like, you ever used to watch those videos of them niggas build them little huts, like in motherfucking Indonesia or the Philippines? They just building random huts in the woods. I could just watch shit like that for hours and just go to bed to it. Like, it's so fucking peaceful.
wait for an unsuspecting player to accidentally fly in. Contact with the web immediately inflicts the restrained status condition, which is
Damn,
pretty much
cooked his
instant
ass.
GG's versus a build that can
They be
one-shot
cooking them
you if
niggas
it lands a
immediately,
hit.
too.
But trapping prey really only scratches the
I love glamping videos. What's glamping? Hold on. Quick side quest. Hold on. What is glamping? I never seen this hoe before. We might gotta watch one of these hoes one day.
surface when it comes to the utility of silk and
Luxury
spinnerets.
camping.
I'd argue the ability to spin webs bucks literally every aspect of spider gameplay and completely
Damn. Hold on.
I'd argue the ability to spin webs bucks literally every
Got his
aspect
ass.
of spider gameplay.
Oh wait, that's the other spider. He just killed another spider.
And completely negates all the shortcomings of their stats. In general, spiders are not all that nimble. Their large abdomens
The ones in Asian countries. Wait, the ones in Asian countries, they be so relaxing. I might gotta watch one of those hoes tonight.
are fairly cumbersome, and without wings, they're far below average as far as arthropods go. But the amount of additional movement options web spinning gives you is insane. Silk can be used to cross massive gaps with ease. It can be used to completely negate falling
That
damage.
shit clean as fuck
It
though.
can be used to
I can't cap that shit clean as hell.
quickly ascend from a low position.
That's clean as
and
fuck,
in some
I can't even
cases, it
care.
can even be used to fly, albeit without much directional control, but also without the need for cumbersome wings. Next, let's talk about stealth. While many
That nigga
spiders
just
do
hovered.
have decent camouflage,
I
webs
hate shit like
complement their
this.
ability-
Hey, I fucking hate shit like this, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like it's unfair to hide in the ground, bro. I feel like shit like this is unfair. You can't do shit like this, bro. Hiding in the ground.
Talk about stealth.
This shit
While
is
many
unfair.
spiders do
Nigga
have
just dug a little. Nigga dug fast as hell too.
decent camouflage,
Dug a little divot.
webs complement their ability to hide in a few
Cover
ways.
himself up.
The first is just that it enables them to hide in plain sight by positioning themselves away from places that a player would normally check. It's very hard for eyes to focus on something unless they already know the general area to look. So just by nature of sitting in an unorthodox spot, many players
Trapdoor spiders are so cool. I don't like shit like that. They ain't as bad as like bigger animals, but like what other should be hiding in the ground? Like hornets be like putting a nest in the ground and shit like that. My cousin got stung, bro. We was out there by the swing set, and he like did like a little backflip off of the swing, and he like landed on the ground where there was a hornet's nest. They got to tearing that nigga ass up. I'm gonna be honest, I was big cousin. I ain't give a fuck. I ran. I'm gonna be honest, I ran my ass off, nigga. I seen that nigga get to getting stung. I got the booking it. I'm gonna be honest. I was like, hey, uncle, get your son. I'm not saving that nigga. That nigga was getting his ass beat the fuck up by them damn Hornets. I'm sorry. I'm not fucking with that. I'm not fucking with that at all. They got home field advantage.
But if a player does detect a spider's presence, there's an advanced technique they can employ to give themselves a better chance to escape.
Okay.
By mashing back and forth on your controller, you can cause the web to vibrate, temporarily granting you the blurred buff, boosting your evasion and making it much more likely
I've never
that
seen that
incoming
shit.
attacks will miss. Webs may be the most useful for boosting the spider's offense. We already talked about the web trap, but there are many more ways a spider can use its webs to increase its odds of a successful
If you really
hunt.
think about it, what is spider silk? Like, what is that shit made out of? You probably gonna say it in a video, but like, I would be a little grossed out if I was a bug getting wrapped with that shit. Like, what is you putting on me, dude? What is you wrapping me with?
Web traps are most useful against flying builds,
Straight out
but
the
webs
ass.
can also be cast out as a net to target players scurrying along
That nigga had a quick time event, nigga. He had a quick time event. What the
against
fuck?
flying builds. But webs can also be cast out as a net to target players scurrying along the ground more effectively.
He fucked his
essentially
ass
bringing the web
up.
to them rather than waiting and hoping they wander in. Or if you want to get even more extreme, silk can be fired as a sticky projectile to pin down opponents at a safe distance.
What the fuck he just do?
But you
What the fuck he just do?
silk can be fired as a sticky projectile to pin down opponents at a
Nigga, his ass was never facing. They came out his mouth that time. It came out his mouth that time. What the fuck?
safe distance. But you don't need to get anywhere near that fancy with it. Even just the basic concept of using a strand of silk to tether yourself to a surface opens up so many attack options in combat. Let me give you an example. Pouncing strikes are one of the riskiest attacking moves a player can employ in combat. They're
Evolution
excellent for
crazy as
closing
fuck.
distance
Imagine this nigga got like just a little bit bigger. Like, I know you got tarantulas, but imagine one of these little demons was like a foot long. Just like 12 inches to a foot long. Nigga, and that's just like the regular size of a spider. I'm killing myself in GTA. Bro. In Red Dead Redemption, I'm killing myself. Sniping the fuck out of myself. I'm gone.
on a target and dealing damage simultaneously.
Huntsman spider. Hold on. Lore. Let's look at lore. I look at the look at the keyboard when I'm doing this shit. Yeah, I'm not like, nigga. Imagine this was in your house. You could have a house, nigga. Imagine this shit was in your house, nigga. You can have the house. I'm good. On everything I love, you can have the house. Nigga, it's yours now. You pay rent, nigga. Real shit. This nigga can devo my ass out of the crib immediately. I'm so cool. I'm so cool off of some shit like that. What the fuck?
But if you
Debo ass
miss, the
spider.
momentum from the jump can result in your character ending up in a
They
dangerous
cool
situation.
though, and I'm good.
Pounce is usually seen as the signature move of the cat faction. And in those examples, the worst case scenario is usually just putting yourself in range of a counterattack. But for builds in lower weight classes, and especially arboreal ones, whiffing a pounce attack can literally send you falling to your doom. For spiders,
damn.
this risk is completely negated with a single silk tether, meaning jumping spiders can get super greedy with their attacks without needing to worry about poor positioning. Silk can even be used to approach from unconventional angles that players aren't used to covering.
What are these niggas called again? These niggas is called like something glow spiders or something golden, like golden something, right? Because I feel like I read a book on these niggas when I was like at elementary school, like the little glow spiders. I feel like they silk glow. Glow silk. Nah, what are these niggas called? Is it golden silk? Might be golden silk. It's gold or yeah, I think it might be these niggas or something. I read a book on these niggas right here. Golden Silk Orb Weaver. That's a motherfucking class name in like a RPG. Golden Silk Orb Weaver. That's low-key badass. I ain't gonna cap. That's badass as hell.
Great for allowing jumping spiders to attack other spiders' weak points. It really is just
They finna stop killing their homeboys like
an
this.
incredibly broken ability, especially for the jumping spider, which can combo silk production
Just took
with
over
its
his whole
excellent
trap.
burst mobility. We're not done though, because silk production can also be used defensively, mainly in the form of base construction. The standard web trap is technically a form of this, though it's probably the least defense-oriented and frankly leaves you quite open to an attack. But skilled players can construct webs in a far more defensive manner if they choose. Styles like the tent web provide much more cover at the cost of visibility. But
Okay.
if you want to really max out your defenses, the trapdoor spider's strategy can't be beat. Rather than using a sticky web to trap its opponents, it instead digs a burrow and uses silk to reinforce the walls and help control the temperature inside.
These hoes used to scare me, these little trapdoor shits, because I was a kid and I feel like that shit was in Harry Potter or something. And I seen like a big ass spider in Harry Potter and I was scared of shit like this, bro. I was like, nigga, I will never, ever fuck with no spider motherfucking cave, nothing. Nigga, if I see a spider in the ground, I'm never gonna fuck with that motherfucker. I don't know if they got them bitches in Ohio though. I ain't never seen one.
While also laying out a few
tripwires
on the outside to allow the spider to detect when other players are in range of an ambush. It is admittedly a bit less precise
Come here,
than more
nigga.
Active hunting types.
Oh, he
are,
missed
though.
though. He missed.
Now, if you really want to go crazy,
that nigga whiffed like shit, didn't he? That nigga whiffed hella.
A bit less precise than more active
That
hunting
nigga ain't do no damage.
types are, though.
He tried twice too.
Now, if you really want to go crazy with it, most of the spider's usual enemies aren't going to look for you underwater. So if you've got the guts to dive down,
That nigga underwater?
most of the spider's usual enemies aren't going to look for you
That nigga definitely underwater. I did not know spiders could swim.
underwater. So if you've got the guts to dive down, you can construct a bell web underwater.
The spiders on Hogwarts Legacy had me screaming at the top of my lungs trying to play that game. Hogwarts is so fun. They just never added no more shit after the initial game. If they would have added DLC, that shit would have been probably game of the year, I feel like. But niggas said they ain't fuck with it though.
Use that as your home base while you hunt for fish and tadpoles. It's a high-risk, high-reward
Or New Game
playstyle,
Plus.
though,
New Game Plus would
given
make that
how
bitch
many
hard, too.
dangerous builds lurk below the surface.
Hold on.
Overall, risk high-reward
missed it.
playstyle, though, given how many dangerous
Who this
builds
nigga
lurk below the
beating up?
surface. It's a high-risk, high-reward playstyle, though, given how many dangerous builds lurk below the surface. Overall, spiders have an incredible array of traits, and with smart play, they can subvert just about all of their weaknesses. However, there are still some
Make it online on bro. If they make that bitch online, that bitch would have been the best Harry Potter game of all time. No cut.
vulnerabilities that skilled players can exploit. So let's talk about their matchups. The spider's best matchups are, of course, flying insects. Their wings get easily tangled in the web and can get torn up as they try to escape. Getting trapped is almost certainly GG for them. Reptiles may seem like they should have a solid matchup against spiders, and of course, when there are massive size discrepancies, it can be pretty unfair. But for less tanky
Fucked his
reptiles,
ass up.
spiders are a huge threat. Scale armor is great for blocking slashing damage, but piercing fangs can puncture right through their defenses and inflict devastating venomous bites. This matchup also really helps it sink in just how strong spider silk is.
This nigga done picked up a whole damn gecko, boy. A whole damn gecko.
As even medium-sized reptiles can't easily shake it off. Frogs, and
Or
in
salamander,
particular
whatever the
tree
fuck that
frogs,
little nigga
are an
is.
especially explosive matchup. Because both frogs and spiders have incredibly low defenses, one wrong move is all it takes.
Do you really want to eat a tarantula though? I know that shit meaty, but I feel like they probably got venom, don't they? That shit can't be safe to eat no damn tarantula.
Frogs can easily one-shot spiders, and because of their excellent burst mobility, it's difficult for spiders to evade their attacks.
Got his ass.
But frogs can also easily get caught in a spider's web while jumping through the trees. And once stuck, a spider can pierce through the frog's
cook 'em
paper-thin
properly?
defenses like nothing, resulting in immediate paralysis. A highly volatile matchup, and surprisingly
They hairy as
neutral
fuck
given
on
the
bro.
amphibian's low-tier status. Beetles are an interesting case. They are flying insects, but because of their absurdly high power and defense stats, they're a challenge for spiders to overcome even when caught in their web. Their armor is so thick that a spider's fangs might not be able to pierce through, and they're so strong that even when fully enveloped in a web cocoon,
Look
they
at
can
that shit,
sometimes
boy.
tear through. Spider players are often stuck just sitting and waiting for beetles to either free themselves or die of exhaustion. Birds are typically seen as the worst matchup for all terrestrial arthropods, but at the same time, silk web traps are highly effective against flying enemies, and birds are no exception. Webs
That
are
shit
strong
probably
enough to catch
annoying as hell, bro. You know, birds is light as shit. That's probably annoying as fuck. You just flying, your ass just get stuck, nigga. What? Your ass just get stuck. I'll be mad as
for
shit.
small birds, and feathers offer very little protection against venomous fangs. However, if given the chance, birds will pick off an out-of-position spider in an instant, and the bird's armored beak presents no opportunity for the spider to counterattack. Taking out a spider is worth a lot of XP for birds,
That nigga
presents no
sniped his ass.
opportunity
Come
for
here.
the spider to
Thank you.
counterattack. Taking out a spider is worth a lot of XP for birds, as they can also steal all of the insects that are trapped in its web. One of the spider's worst matchups is against bats, which is surprising because it's another flyer. This is because the spider's double team technique has to be used on reaction. So, if a spider ever fails to see an enemy coming, it could easily get one shot before it has a chance to respond. This makes them especially vulnerable to builds with the echolocation ability, as they can strike from total darkness.
What the fuck? Hold on. I don't think I seen that shit correctly. Hold on, me. Did a bat just motherfucking? Hold on.
Makes them especially vulnerable to builds with the
That nigga made the web shake. This nigga made the web shake with his little echolocation shit.
echolocation ability.
He said, "All right,
as they
bet.
can strike
Come here."
from total
Bow.
darkness, giving
What? Hold on. Nah, hold on. One more time.
especially vulnerable to builds
Wow.
with the echolocation ability, as they can strike from total
Got his
darkness,
ass.
giving the spider
That's a little terrifying. That's his wings. Oh, was his wings? It wasn't his ears. I'm about to say, I got some lotion in my eyes or some shit. I'm gonna be honest. Hold on.
there's zero chance to detect the incoming attack before it's
That nigga really sniped his ass.
as they can strike from total darkness, giving the spider zero
the
chance to detect the
fuck?
incoming attack before it's too late. And lastly, this isn't a matchup per se, but one of the other weaknesses spiders have are storms. Severe weather events affect web building spiders much more negatively than most characters, as high winds and heavy precipitation can render a web ineffective if it doesn't just outright destroy it.
Hell
All
yeah.
of this to say, if you take away silk spinning, spiders are actually a real mixed bag when it comes to their viability in the meta. But with access to spinnerets, many of them jump from low mid-tier to high tier, with jumping spiders in particular being arguably top tier. Silk really is just that broken. Knowledge
Okay.
of the enemy's weak points and
Okay,
vulnerability.
W add. I think that's it. Hey, W video though. No cap. W video. I'm not gonna sit here and cap. We gotta watch more Zoo tier or tier Zoo. I fuck with shit like this. I fuck with like nerdy ass, Animal Planet shit like that. So we gonna watch more of these videos on bro. W vid.